Now, a friendly blue fish with a tendency for the forgetful. Dory the amnesiac fish was thrust into the spotlight in the 2003 film Finding Nemo. Now, with the long-awaited sequel set to hit UK cinema screens, a surge in popularity for the bluefish amongst youngsters is perhaps inevitable. But a local tropical fish retailer is warning that while the Regal Tang might look attractive, it's not an easy fish to look after. Ben Treppus reports.
The Dory character, first seen in Finding Nemo and now in Finding Dory, is based on the Regal Tang, a marine fish from the Indo-Pacific region. Whilst commonly seen as a small fish, it can grow up to 30 centimetres long. Capable of swimming hundreds of miles a day in the wild, it is actually quite an active fish. With the reprise of its character all set for UK release in the coming weeks, the staff at Aqua Jardine near Fareham are preparing themselves for an upsurge in interest, popularity and potentially demand.
When Finding Nemo came out, we had lots of people coming into the store, especially with their children, and there was a great demand for clownfish and Nemo and Dory and the characters in the film, which is great for us because we want to encourage people to experience our hobby. But also there's challenges with keeping marine fish. And the biggest challenge with the Dory fish or the Regal Tang is that they're all wild caught. So from our point of view, we want to be responsible in making sure that people who are looking to keep one at home know all the facts and are prepared for the requirements for the fish.
With fish similar to the Regal Tang regarded as something to consider further down the line in a career for fish keeping, Sam outlined the basic advice he gives to those looking to get into the hobby.
We would always recommend that people begin with freshwater fish. There's thousands of different varieties. They're much more easy to maintain. They're more there's more available. They're easy to keep compared to marine fish. If you're considering keeping marine fish, you have to consider the water quality, the water chemistry, mixing your own salt, testing the water, creating the correct conditions. With the freshwater fish are more forgiving, the conditions required are easy to maintain, and it's a great way for people to get into the hobby with fish which are affordable, easy to keep, and can guarantee much more success.
The demands of keeping Regal Tang in a home aquarium are numerous, with plenty to consider before taking the plunge. But as Sam explained, with the right tools in place, it's a very feasible and rewarding addition to the home.
We would encourage people to get into the marine hobby. For us as Aqua Jardine, we bring in sustainable net core fish, which is a really important element to the industry, and that sustains different people's welfare and also the reef's welfare in different countries. So by establishing a marine aquarium with all the correct equipment, it is achievable, providing you have enough space and you have the financial commitment and also the time commitment to maintaining the water quality and providing the needs for the fish. I think because people see them in store and they're very small, but they don't always realise that they grow quite big, and because of the health risk with them, with parasites and bacteria, they require a large amount of swimming space with good water quality. So with a larger aquarium, it's much more easier to maintain the water quality to high standards. So for a Regal Tang, for an adult, you're looking at an aquarium kind of around 400 litres, so you're talking over a metre long.
Ben Treppus for That's Solent.